everyone. Thank you for coming here for what's a very, very important press conference because of what's happening in the 18th Congressional District. Let me digress for just a second because in a way I do think this ties in to what's happening with Steve's campaign. You may have read the Tribune Review today about this robocall that's going around. It apparently is coming from those who support the conservative candidates. It's reminding Republicans to vote next Tuesday and Democrats to vote next Wednesday. So you may have gotten it. If you did, save it. If you haven't, please listen for it. Save it and get it to us. We will forward it to the appropriate authorities for a criminal investigation. This ties in to what's happening to Steve ODonnell's campaign. I'd like to thank Steve and those who put this press conference together. I'd like to welcome and acknowledge and say thank you to our brothers and sisters in the labor movement. In addition to being a chairman who works hand in hand with the labor movement to elect good government candidates, as an attorney who represents injured workers, I know the fight that you go through on a day-to-day basis to put food on the table for your families. As a chairman and as an attorney who represents you, you have my unconditional support and support of the Democratic Party. This is what happens when you have a candidate who is going to lose, who is seeing defeat at his doorstep, who has been lockstep with the failed policies of the Bush-McCain administration for too long. The 18th Congressional District has to ask itself, are they better off now than they were 8 years ago? And I think the answer is a resounding no, they are not. The 18th Congressional, like the rest of this country, like the rest of this region, is suffering. It's watching its 401ks be eradicated by deregulation supported by Bush, McCain, and Murphy. It's seeing our international respect be squandered because of the failed international policies of Bush, McCain, and Murphy. It's watching this nation break from environmental treaties. It's watching the nation suffer. So what does Tim Murphy do when he's faced with a real candidate, when he's faced with someone who knows the issues, when he's faced with someone who can go point by point through his 95% voting record with George Bush and John McCain? What does he do? What does he do when he has nothing to say about himself? Because he can't say anything about himself. He creates a diversion. He creates an illusion. He tries to throw us off track with negativity, lies. He is complicit in this country's downfall up to his eyeballs with his lockstep, blind support of a failed administration. This is what they do when they're losing. This is what they do when they have nothing to say. They spin, they twist, they contort, and they throw diversions. Don't be fooled by it. Make the phone calls in the 18th Congressional District. Remind everyone to look at this man's resume, to look at this man's platform, to look at what Steve ODonnell will bring to the 18th. He will bring change that we can believe in the 18th. We can begin to fix these problems on an international basis, on a national and local level, and continue to build a team to restore national credibility and economic prosperity to the United States. With your help, we will elect Steve ODonnell to Congress. Thank you very much.